Hi Aquarius, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. Okay, so I've been a little bit ill, but I'm recovering. I'm almost fully together. But if you hear me cough or something like that, or if I sound a little bit strange, please forgive me. I'm still recovering. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a reading for you for July the 17th to the 27th. And it's going to be for what you need to know now. Like what is very important. What do you really critically need to know? What you need to be aware of. If anything like that at all. It could just be like super good news. But it's just what you need to know. And yeah, so please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Also, Aquarius, remember that I am offering personal readings, and that information you can find in, what is it? Oh yeah, in the description box below, as well as if you want to donate to the channel. Also, I recently started my own website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com, where I offer counseling services, and there's also my blog there, and I also offer tarot card services. So, and like there's a package deal there and everything. So, feel free to check it out. It might serve you well, hopefully. Okay, so I'm trying to rest this deck down here. Okay, so Aquarius, let's see what's happening. Okay, so we have the Hangman. Ooh, so Aquarius. So what's happening here is like, my head just felt a swing. It's like you are currently in a transition where it seems like you don't fully see the dynamics of this transition. I'm sensing a lot of optimistic, hopeful energy. I'm sensing that you're putting forth your endeavors, you're doing various things in relation to the optimistic energy, the hopes, the wants, the needs, and you feel like it's about to come upon you. You feel like you're about to embark upon it. It is something. Well, it is. It's like it can really change your world. Okay, it's really that impactful, and it might just create a shift in your life, in the way you view life, in the way you experience life. Like it's like rags to riches almost. It's that type of feel. Like one day you were in desperate need, you didn't know where to turn, and then you went to sleep, and the next thing you know, you woke up and suddenly you're like the king of a kingdom. It's kind of like that. It is such a radical, fast, just head spinning turn in your life that you're working towards. You have ideas of what you want, how that might look, but the manifestation of it per se, you're not exactly sure how it's going to come in, but you feel it's going to come in, and you know that what you're doing is on the right path towards it, and it is approaching. But when it hits, it's like your mind and your being is in a transition, but the physical manifestation of this, when it hits, it's going to be like lightning. It's going to be like bam, like suddenly someone waves a magic wand and life is totally different. Further clarification. Yeah. Wow. Aquarius, this is crazy. Look at this. So the Hangman, this guy is like in a semi-bewilderment, looking at things differently, feeling a certain flow, trying to make sense of it all, trying to understand what's going on, doing their part to really view things in an optimistic way, like everything's going to turn out. And remember I told you, like you're going to be a king, just suddenly everything just comes into focus. Look, the King of Wands. This guy, the King of Wands, his whole world is basically reflective of him. Okay? Suddenly his wardrobe is like the best. His health is like the best. He is a sudden glow up too. It's like he looks amazing. Okay? He knows how to speak. His circle of influence is just suddenly it's just it's very influential. It's big. It's bright. It's powerful. It has a forward momentum to it. There's admiration here. There is comfort in your life, in the way you walk, the way you move, the way you're greeted, the way you interact. There is just a strong fire for life, and it's like you feel like you have arrived and you're finally going on your way, and you have more options than you know what to do with, and you're gonna take your take it at a reasonable pace, a reasonable time to really bask in this energy, and use the opportunity to further your agenda. And it's just very comfortable. It's like suddenly a lot of the stress that you were dealing through no longer exists, and now you can really focus on cultivating who you are, is what I'm hearing. A lot of you haven't fully been able to express or even find or even figure out exactly all the dynamics of who you are, or at least come close to it. Because I think, Aquarius, you're ever changing, ever evolving, ever adapting, all the kind of stuff. It also depends sometimes on your mood and the seasons and the stuff like that. But it's like to be free, to be who you are in the moment or in moments that you want to be without reservation, is what I'm hearing. Okay? I hope that makes sense for you. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. This is an energy that you're going away from, is what I'm hearing. The Five of Pentacles. That's why it's like, got that example. Remember, it's like you came from rags and stuff like that. And you're going to be going to wealth. You're going to be going to more abundance, more growth. This energy right here is what I'm feeling with the Five of Pentacles. It's going to go away in like a flash. And the feeling of lack, the practical aspects of not meeting certain things and not having options, stuff, it's going to be going away like a flash. And you're going to wake up one day very soon, it seems, when all this is said and done, or as in the transition, what you're doing, what you're working towards, even though you may not have a full understanding how that's going to look, okay, but when it's finished doing the process, okay, it's going to be like lightning. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. It's gonna feel like a dream. It's gonna feel like a dream. This Five of and I thought about that earlier too, by the way, the dream analogy. But the Five of Pentacles, you're not gonna have this lack anymore, and in so many ways. And when this flash does come, it's gonna be like a dream. I think a lot of you are going to be getting, I'm sensing, some dreams come true. That's what I'm hearing as well. With the Six of Cups, there is certain past wants and needs and goals, and which were, you thought perhaps were gone, and it's never possible. Aquarius, I'm here to tell you that it is possible, and I sense one, if not perhaps even more, or even one dream that leads to more, is about to enter your life. Further clarification. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. And I don't normally do multiple clarifications. I'm just compelled to for this. The Knight of Cups. Once you get past the understanding that it's not a dream, it is reality, you're going to be moving forward with such love for life, such love for yourself. Love will also be drawn to you, by the way, and some of you will also have the freedom to share love. And that's not just in the romantic sense. That's just in the general sense, holistically. Okay? Because a lot of you have been reserving yourself. The Knight of Cups, you'll have that free-flowing love for life, that just embracing it, that zest, for life. It's coming. Don't worry about your head swooning in certain respects, and just keep doing what you're doing, because I'm sensing it is what you're meant to do, because you're gaining a lot of experience on so many levels because of whatever's happening with you, and it's building you up for these next phases in your life, this huge transition that's about to take place. Let's continue on. Yeah, look, what did I just say? Judgment. It is time for this transition to take place. You're almost at the end of this transition in your head towards the new dynamic. And again, I say in your head because you're feeling it a lot in your energy, in your head, in your heart, in your body, everything. but physically, practically, you are working towards whatever this is. And the universe is saying, with the major arcana of the judgment, yeah, it's happening. It's time. And I sense there are negative things that are being washed away, being wiped away. There are energies that can no longer harm you. They can no longer hold you down. They can no longer bind you. You have been endowed with such a breakthrough light that you're shattering any negative strongholds that may dare to try to stop you or slow you down. It's not going to happen. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you really can make this up, Aquarius. This is crazy. The judgment is clarified by the Three of Wands. See, your ships are coming in. You've been waiting long enough. You prepared long enough. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of drive, capability, intelligence, experience. I mean, your ships are coming in. And you're right there. You're in the transition. You're feeling the shifting of the tides, okay? And you're seeing the silhouette of your dreams and your goals. It's coming. It's right there, okay? You're not fully making it out just yet. You know what you're doing towards it. You know the goals. It's like this. If for example, if you know you want to like if you start a business, for example, right, and you see where you want to be in 5 years, right, but you don't know, like, you cannot see all the in-betweens, like what type of clients are going to be benefiting you, what type of, like, you have your ideal budget, but is that what's going to be coming in and stuff like that? How about the resources? How about the employees, perhaps? Stuff like that. You may have a certain plan, but all those things aren't, you can't. It's not. You would want that. You'd want certain things to go in a certain flow like that, but it's not guaranteed that things will go that way. You have the vision for the end result. You can control the practicalities of what you're doing now, but the in-betweens, you don't know how that's going to go. You don't know if you're going to get a lot of people, like an influx of people dealing with your service in like 1 month, and the next month it may be like 3 times as more. And then you like, wait a second, I may not have the full capacity of employment complement or, resources to sustain or support such an influx. You know what I mean? Whereby in your mind, you say, okay, this growth projection for this X amount, I need to, you know what I mean? The in-betweens is what's, your mind is going to be swaying a bit because it's going in a higher direction. And you don't know how that's going to come about. You don't know how the full dynamic of that positive flow is going to come about. You know it's going to come about. You can feel Aquarius, you can feel the positive transition, okay? And in some of you, you're wondering if you could support it, But I'm here to tell you that you can. I'm sensing that you have all of the power, all of the adaptability, all of everything that you need, honestly, to rise to the challenge, whatever it is, going after a new job, a new business, a new way of doing things, whatever the case may be for you. This is bringing you to a higher level. It's time for you to flourish. It's time for you to actually explode in grandeur on so many levels. So you may have had a vision for your life and everything in certain respects, right? All I can say right now is, because Spirit doesn't want me to say anymore, just, continue doing what you're doing, because you are getting ready. You're even inadvertently getting ready. You're going to be able to deal with this influx of extreme positive energy and dynamics that's going to be happening in your life. Don't doubt yourself, okay? There will also be help. I'm seeing varying levels of help for certain people, as in cooperative energies, okay? Some of you may be a part of an understanding where it's a team effort, There's a lot. There's a lot coming, Aquarius. Further clarification. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the Ten of Cups. Aquarius, there is so much abundance coming your way. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, the Ten of Cups. A lot of your again, I'm seeing that in a flash. Even your living environment is going to change. You may be living one place one day, and the next day you instantly move. Your livelihood is just exploding. You don't even have to worry about. I'm seeing you don't have to worry about the day to days. Groceries, no problem. Coffee every day from like Starbucks or whatever. You don't have to think about the cost. It's just no problem. You have reasonable disposable income now. You can relax and take a vacation. You can take a break. You can take a weekend trip. You know, I'm sensing clothing as well. And just, I'm also sensing your family is going to really be impacted by this as well. Whatever your living dynamic is and livelihood, everything is being impacted to a much higher level. It is abounding, Aquarius. There is something happening, and some of you, you know, it's really going to surpass your expectation. It's going to surpass even what you dreamed. Let's continue on. Yeah, then the Page of Cups. You are going to have again such a love for life, and you're going to be very. Your mentality is rising higher in this as well. I'm sensing with the Page of Cups, there are chains broken about the way you viewed life, the way you viewed who you are and your place in this world, your place in this existence. I sense a lot of you, if not all of you, there is no more chains on you. There's no more hold back. Some of you there's lingering chains, but they're falling off. Okay? Whereby you're not stopping yourself anymore. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You you may take other people's judgments or criticisms or opinions under advisements, but it's not going to be the justification or the reason or the thing that may hold you back to do whatever it is that you want to do. I feel that you're going to be so happy now, whereby again, you're just going to be you. There is no more. There's no, like, you're just going to be you. Further clarification. Yeah, look at, oh my goodness, the Five of Cups. You see, these filled cups were a lot of your grievances sometimes and who you are and trying to navigate life and being happy in so many respects. You had your agenda, had your way of doing certain things, but then it wasn't fully pure, as it were. You know, it had some, you know, concerns of family opinion, maybe past relatives or past coworkers or past colleagues or, you know, whatever the case may be. And it's like you weren't fully yourself. In fact, some of you were even in an environment whereby you couldn't be fully yourself because the environment itself, maybe it's the government, maybe it's the populace, maybe it's the terrain, whatever the case, it held you back from really exploding into who you really were. Okay? But finally, you're going to turn around, see these two cups, and you're going to realize who you truly are. You're going to realize your worth, your potential, your latent potentials. Okay? It is happening, Aquarius. And you're going to be so happy. You're going to take your cups. You're going to take your cup of Ace of Cups he's holding in his hand, and you're just going to be going without any reservations. Going to finally be breathing, living life. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Wands. You've realized the path that you were on, and you're adjusting course. You're finally going to be free. There's a freedom coming to you. If you're hearing some type of barking or something, it's because my dog is sleeping and he's barking a little bit in his sleep. If it gets to a certain point, I'll probably have to wake him up. Okay, let's see what else is happening, Aquarius. Yeah, look at that. I mean, after this, now, Aquarius, what I'm sensing is a lot of you are around here. Okay? A lot of you around here. And right here is where most of you are. I'm sorry to say it like that because I know a lot of us want to get here. I'm sensing this energy whereby it's patient, like your energy, it's patient, but it's like whirlwind. It's a patient whirlwind. Oh, I just gotta understand it. Okay, you picture, I don't want to say this like this, but picture a hurricane where the wind is going quite rapidly and fast around, but in the eye of the hurricane, it's very calm. It's very peaceful. You know, you'd never know there's a boistering torrent on the outskirts, right? And now, what I want you to do is now that is where you are sometimes. Now make it inverse, because that inverse is like what you show to the world sometimes. It's like everybody else sees the calm Aquarius, but inside you is like, hurry up! It's like, hurry up! It's like, I'm tired. I'm dying. I need a change. Okay, so I know a lot of you really want to start moving in certain respects. Okay, but like I said, some of you are around here. Okay, but a lot of you, if not almost all of you, are right here. Okay, and I'm sensing you may not see this whole dynamic happening until the latter part of, actually what I'm sensing, not even the latter part, the early part of August. The early part of August, there's gonna be a shift, a type of shift where it's gonna be very evident of the direction of things. Okay, and in the latter part of August, early part of September, you're gonna be around here. Okay, where you will be, I guess, living this understanding. So we have now, Aquarius, the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is great. Remember, with all this transition was happening, getting into that ships and all the kind of stuff, things are happening, you know, waking up, finding yourself, all that kind of good stuff. And since all that is done, it's like you're living it. Okay, this is the Nine of Pentacles. There's so much energy, so much freedom, so much abundance. You have more resources and finance than you know what to do with. You can help those you want to help. You can save, you can invest, you can get up and travel and go without worries like that. Your reputation precedes you. You're being cultivated and groomed in so many respects because of your clout and the circle that you're rising up in. There's a lot of stretching in a good way for you, what I'm sensing here with the Nine of Pentacles as well. I sense a lot of you will be learning some very new things that's going to cultivate your latent talents and abilities. Okay, you're going to shock yourself with how independent you really are and how capable you really are and how wise and intelligent. I don't think a lot of you realize I sense it's a divine spiritual mindset that you have. It's really radical, and it's just, it almost seems otherworldly with the decisions and how you go about it, the timing. Aquarius, there is listen, I don't think a lot of you Aquarius are going to be ready for this. I think it's really, that's why my head is spinning with that. It is going to hit you with, it's going to hit you with a bat of success. It's like home run. Okay, my goodness, further clarification. Yeah, I mean, listen, Aquarius, I'm not making this up. This is literally what this is showing here. Listen here. You're going to be you wouldn't know what to do with yourself. The Three of Cups. There is so much celebration, and you will be celebrating. I mean, you will be, like, I see contracts being signed, and when that ink dries on that paper, I mean, you are going to be so, I mean, what? I don't think I don't think a lot of you Aquarius, I think you come to the edge of happiness, or you come to the facsimiles or similarities of happiness, but I don't know if a lot of you have really tasted true, unfettered happiness, a happiness that has no caveats, that has no contingencies, that has no critical, just pure, unadulterated bliss is coming your way. For the clarification. Oh my goodness. It's the beginning. Aquarius, the Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of your next life, basically. You are going places. Some of you will be relocating like sooner than you expect as well. Listen, if you're spiritually, heartfully, mindfully transforming or elevating into the next levels of who you are, but so much of your physicality, physical, it's just you're, you will not recognize existence. You will not recognize existence. There's so much abundance coming your way, so much happiness. Spirit's just telling me, don't say any more right here. I try to cooperate with the universe. I see a lot. Okay, but this right here is what's coming through. The universe is telling me that this part here is the next levels of your personal navigations. There's more stuff to become and learn, and you will do that in this particular experience. Okay, this whole thing that's setting you up to the next level, the next phase of things, with the Page of Pentacles, most definitely. I started seeing that there's certain. Yeah, I'm just cooperating with Spirit. Spirit doesn't want me to say anymore. There's just know that you can. Okay? Let's see what the latter cards are saying. Yeah, that's why. Oh my gosh, that's why. Listen here. You have the Page of Pentacles here, right? Now, with this greatness that's going to be coming upon you, it's going to feel like a lot. Okay? It's a great a lot. You know, it's like Aquarius, like the bank calling you and say, hey, Mr. or Miss or whatever have you, we like your business, but you have too much money and we're not insured to hold all this money, so you're gonna have to find somewhere else to keep some of your money. You know what I mean? And now you have to go through the motions of maybe calling a financial advisor and other things like that. And sometimes those things can be tedious, or but it's a good problem to have. It's like, oh, I have too much money, or you're placed in, like, for example, a head of a team or something like that, or you're being sent as a diplomat to represent a country or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh yeah, that's great. You're getting well taken care of and you're doing the thing that you want to do, but it's a lot of responsibility. Okay? Don't get in your head. Okay? You can do it, is what I'm hearing. And this is why they told me to say that right there, because the Nine of Swords. It may seem daunting. It's a good daunting, but it's a maybe. What's coming through with the Nine of Swords, these are really, don't get too much in your head, Aquarius, okay? These concerns, what I'm hearing, all you need to do is be you. Authentically you. That's the only advice that's giving here. Because being you, you know what to do. You know what to look at. You know what to say. You know how to be. You do what you do. If you don't know something, you seek it out. You learn. You ask questions. You cooperate. You know what I mean? If there are things in life that you are quite more than capable of adapting to, discerning. I mean, it's a lot can be said, but it's a different thing when you're in the moment, in the situation. Don't be too much in your head, because you are so capable of traversing the situation as it comes. You are very gifted in that, okay? Just be able to become and be on the fly, as it were, in the moment, okay? So don't worry, okay? You can do this. Further clarification. Yeah. There is a huge... Now, the mentality that's shifting in you is that can-do attitude, okay? Knowing your power. And you're going to get into that. It's going to take a little bit of a finagling, okay? But it's a good finagling, okay? That's why I was told not to say anything more here. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Wands, okay? Because you're placed in this understanding and all these kind of stuff happening. It's like, yes, you got the position, Page of Pentacles, everything's good. But now you're going into the working dynamic and you have to represent and you have to do whatever have you. Listen, you're quite capable. Page of Wands, this new beginning, you got this. You're very capable, okay? Inspiration, creativity, abundance, able to take and change and create, all that kind of stuff. It's there. It's a beginning. You gotta learn. It's fine. You got this. Just be you. That's what I'm hearing. Just be you, Aquarius. So let's see what the angel bonus specialist has to say. Yeah, look at that. Just the overarching thing, right? With the angel bonus specialist, Six of Wands, Aquarius, victory. Okay, worthy of success. You've done the work, and the universe has collaborated to make these things happen for you. Okay? You will be uplifted on so many levels. You will be supported, and there will be breakthroughs upon breakthroughs happening for you. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the Four of Cups, the universe bringing in the Ace of the Ace of the Ace of Cups right there. Okay, you've been waiting and waiting. These other cups that you've been dealing with, they weren't enough. They weren't satisfying. They weren't authentic. You just continue doing what you're doing, buying your time, and believing that something will happen. What is about to happen? Okay, Aquarius, you are literally on your way. Continue doing what you're doing, because things are about to change radically in your life. So Aquarius, I really do hope this reading has helped you, helped guide you, supported you, encouraged you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel and everything that was said in the intro. And remember to check out my website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. And yeah, thank you for being here. Bye.